In the heart of the wild, where survival is dictated by a blend of strategy, stealth, and raw physical prowess, two of nature's most iconic predators stand out as masters of ambush: the tiger and the lion. Their hunting techniques have evolved over millions of years, each refined to exploit the unique challenges of their respective habitats. When we examine the art of the kill, the tiger and the lion embody contrasting philosophies. The tiger, a solitary hunter, relies on the perfect blend of camouflage, stealth, and explosive power to strike from the shadows. In contrast, the lion, often celebrated as the king of the savanna, employs coordinated group tactics and the power of unity to trap and overwhelm its prey. This long exploration delves deep into the remarkable skills of these apex predators, analyzing their techniques, environmental adaptations, and the nuanced factors that determine who, in the end, might be considered the true ninja of the wild. In the dense, humid jungles and shadowy forests where tigers roam, the art of ambush is not just a method of hunting, it is a way of life. The tiger's striped coat is a marvel of natural engineering, perfectly designed to break up its outline among the dappled sunlight and dark shadows of the undergrowth. Every stripe, every patch of fur, works together to create an almost invisible presence. As it moves through the jungle, the tiger appears as nothing more than a shifting pattern of light and dark, blending seamlessly with the environment. This camouflage is critical. It allows the tiger to approach its prey undetected, turning the natural chaos of the forest into a stage for a lethal surprise. When stalking its target, a deer, wild boar, or any other forest-dwelling herbivore, the tiger uses its innate ability to move silently, its padded paws absorbing every sound. The animal becomes almost ghost-like, a fleeting shadow that appears only in the final, heart-stopping moment before the strike. The tiger's ambush technique is a symphony of patience and precision. It carefully observes its prey, noting the moments when the target is most vulnerable, perhaps when it is distracted by feeding, or when it moves into a patch of soft, concealed ground. With its muscles coiled like a spring, the tiger calculates the perfect moment to pounce, launching itself with explosive speed that belies its large, powerful frame. In that split second, the tiger's entire body is dedicated to a single, decisive action. Its razor-sharp claws and powerful jaws are deployed with pinpoint accuracy, aiming to incapacitate the prey instantly. This style of hunting, built on the principles of stealth and sudden, overwhelming force, epitomizes the notion of the tiger as a true ninja of the wild, a solitary assassin that uses the environment to its advantage and strikes with lethal precision. While the tiger operates largely in solitude, the lion's approach to hunting is defined by its social nature and the strength of coordinated group tactics. Lions are inherently social animals, living in prides that function as tight-knit, cooperative units. Within a lion pride, the dynamics of hunting are complex and highly structured. Rather than relying solely on stealth, lions use the collective power of the group to surround and trap their prey. When a hunt begins, a pride will often work together, each member playing a specific role. Some lions, often the lionesses, are tasked with driving the prey toward an ambush point, while others position themselves strategically to cut off escape routes. The combined effort of the group creates a scenario where the prey is disoriented, isolated, and overwhelmed by the sheer force of numbers. The lion's strength lies not only in its physical power but also in its ability to communicate and coordinate with its pride. Their roars, body language, and subtle gestures are all part of an intricate system of signals that enable the group to function as a single, cohesive unit. When a lion's target is spotted, the coordinated charge is a breathtaking display of teamwork, a synchronized dance where each lion contributes to a larger, well-rehearsed plan. This collective effort is particularly effective in the open landscapes of the savanna, where long grass and wide spaces allow the lion pride to execute a pincer movement that can bring down even the largest of prey. In the context of a showdown between the two big cats, the lion's strength in numbers offers a compelling contrast to the tiger's solitary, stealth-based approach. The question of who would be the true master of ambush becomes not one of raw power alone, but a complex interplay between the precision of the tiger's individual strikes and the overwhelming, coordinated force of a lion pride. Consider the scenarios in which these hunting tactics are put to the test. in the dim light of dawn or dusk, when the world is bathed in shadows and the temperature begins to drop. A tiger's ability to blend into its surroundings is at its peak. Its stealth is nearly perfect, and the element of surprise is almost guaranteed if the prey is caught off guard. The tiger patiently follows its target, its movements a fluid expression of innate grace and calculated intent, until the precise moment arrives when it must strike. In contrast, a lion pride on the hunt often begins its assault with a burst of energy that disrupts the natural calm of the savanna. The lion's coordinated roars and sudden charges serve to confuse and terrify the prey, leaving it with little time to react. However, this loud, aggressive approach also means that the lion's presence is unmistakably known, potentially giving the prey a fighting chance to escape if the lion's strategy falters. The question of which approach is more effective depends heavily on the context. In densely vegetated or rocky areas where cover is plentiful, the tiger's stealth can be an overwhelming advantage. Its ability to vanish into the shadows and strike with precision makes it a master of ambush in environments where the prey is also hidden from view. Conversely, in open areas where the prey has the space to maneuver, the lion's collective strategy can prove devastatingly effective, as the pride works in unison to corner and overwhelm its target. This adaptability to different environments is one of the key factors that has allowed both species to thrive in their respective habitats. And it is what makes the debate over who is the true ninja of the wild so endlessly fascinating. Beyond their hunting techniques, the psychological aspects of predator-prey interactions reveal another layer of complexity in the comparison between the tiger and the lion. The tiger's solitary nature means that it is constantly in tune with the subtle cues of its surroundings. Every rustle in the underbrush, every shift in the wind, is a piece of the puzzle that helps the tiger gauge the emotional state and readiness of its prey. In contrast, the lion's reliance on group coordination means that its hunting strategy is as much about collective intelligence as it is about individual stealth. While a tiger can rely on its keen senses to detect even the faintest sign of vulnerability, a lion must consider the dynamics of the entire pride, using the combined sensory input of multiple individuals to make split-second decisions during a hunt. Scientific research on predator behavior supports the idea that both approaches have their merits. Studies have shown that solitary hunters like tigers are highly adaptable and can be incredibly efficient when their environment allows them to use stealth to their advantage. Their success is built on a foundation of rapid reflexes and acute sensory perception, which enable them to react almost instantaneously when the perfect moment to strike arises. On the other hand, cooperative hunters like lions demonstrate the power of teamwork. Their ability to communicate and work together not only increases their chances of a successful kill but also allows them to tackle larger, more formidable prey than they might be able to individually. This division of labor in a pride, where each lion contributes to the overall strategy, highlights the evolutionary advantages of social behavior in certain environments. The legacy of these hunting tactics extends into the cultural symbolism that surrounds both big cats. For centuries, the tiger has been celebrated as a solitary warrior, a symbol of raw, untamed power, mystery, and the beauty of nature's stealth. Its image appears in the art and literature of many Asian cultures, often representing a guardian spirit or an embodiment of courage. The lion, with its imposing presence and regal mane, has long been associated with leadership, nobility, and the strength of a united community. From the heraldry of European kingdoms to the ancient myths of Africa, the lion is revered as a beacon of power and authority. These cultural representations further complicate the question of which species is the ultimate master of ambush. While the tiger is admired for its individual brilliance and elusive grace, the lion is celebrated for its collective strength and commanding presence, both traits that are critical to survival in their respective domains. Imagining a hypothetical scenario where these two species are placed in a contest of ambush and stealth creates a vivid picture of their unique abilities. Picture a dense, shadow-filled jungle at dusk, where a tiger, its coat blending with the darkness, moves silently along the forest floor. It finds the perfect moment to pounce on a surprised prey, a moment where its entire being is focused on delivering a precise, lethal strike. Now, imagine an open savanna under a vast, starlit sky, where a lion pride executes a perfectly coordinated ambush. Each lion plays its part, moving in unison to corner their target. Their combined presence an overwhelming force that leaves no room for escape. In these two contrasting scenarios, the tiger's individual brilliance and the lion's collective might are showcased in their full glory. Each strategy perfectly suited to its environment. In the end, the debate over which big cat is the true ninja of the wild is not one that can be settled by comparing raw numbers or even simple observations. It is a multifaceted question that touches on the essence of survival, adaptation, and the intricate balance between instinct and strategy. The tiger, with its unparalleled ability to blend into the shadows and strike with devastating precision, embodies the spirit of the solitary assassin. Its success in hunting is a testament to the power of stealth, speed, and the intimate knowledge of its environment. The lion, with its commanding presence and sophisticated group tactics, represents the epitome of cooperative strength. Its ability to harness the collective power of the pride, to communicate through roars and body language, and to execute a complex, coordinated assault on its prey is equally awe-inspiring. Both methods are a product of evolutionary genius, each tailored to the demands of a different ecological niche. The tiger's approach may be seen as a celebration of the individual, an unyielding, stealthy force that operates on the fringes of light and darkness. The lion's tactics, by contrast, highlight the power of community, the strength that comes from unity, and the advantage of coordinated effort. Each predator, in its own right, is a master of ambush, a symbol of the delicate balance between life and death that defines the natural world. Ultimately, the question of which species is the true master of ambush is less about finding a definitive answer and more about appreciating the diverse strategies that have allowed these majestic creatures to flourish. In the ever-changing theater of the wild, both the tiger and the lion have evolved sophisticated techniques that ensure their survival in environments that are as challenging as they are beautiful. Their methods of hunting, whether executed in solitary stealth or in coordinated team efforts, are a testament to the relentless drive of nature, a drive that fuels the ongoing struggle for dominance, survival, and ultimately, the preservation of life itself. Their epic rivalry, woven into the very fabric of the animal kingdom, reminds us that in the world of predators, every shadow is a potential hiding spot, every roar a declaration of power, and every successful hunt a story of evolution in motion. In this timeless dance between predator and prey, the tiger and the lion stand as eternal symbols of two contrasting yet equally effective approaches to survival. Whether it is the tiger's silent, deadly precision or the lion pride's thunderous, united assault, the true ninja of the wild may well depend on the battlefield. Perhaps the answer is not a matter of one being superior to the other, but rather that both have carved out their own unique paths to apex status, a duality that continues to fascinate and inspire us, reminding us that nature's greatest strength lies in its diversity and adaptability.